Hey, it's Cornfu. This week, we're going to sculpt. So I have some Sculpey clay here, very similar to Fimo. It's fairly firm. You have to soften it up before you can sculpt it. Once you have it to where you want it, you can actually bake in it. It hardens it. It's really awesome. So I have some gray and white that I mix together. I normally use the pink kind, just different colors for, I guess, different projects. When we're finished, I'll probably paint this, so it doesn't really matter what color it is. When you first get it, it's pretty hard. So there's two ways that I know of how to soften it. One is the old way, the old-fashioned way is to sit on it for hours. Just kidding. You take it and you mash it up in your hands, just kneading it back and forth, back and forth. Or you take it and you take the tubes that it comes in, you run it through a spaghetti noodle maker thingy. What is it called? I'll put a link in the description. It's some kind of spaghetti thing. It's basically two cylinders that are together and you crank and it rolls. Basically just smashes this stuff flat. So you just keep smashing it, refolding it, smashing it, and then it gets really, really soft. If you're going to do it manually by hand, you don't have a spaghetti noodle smasher thing. I put mine in a bag, and once it's in the bag, seal it up, boop, in some hot water, like really hot water. Let it sit for 10, 15 minutes. That'll help soften it up as well, because when it gets cold, it gets very difficult to work with. What we're going to do is create a creature based on a sketch that I did earlier this week right here. And we're going to take this creature, and it's pretty simple. It's a simplified thing because I wanted this video to be not super long. So we're going to create this creature, get a rough sculpt of it, and then we're going to go back and refine it and shape it up a little bit. Now, once I had the shape where it needs to be, another technique that I just learned about thanks to Craftsman, super cool dude, does all kinds of crazy stuff. He does a little bit of sculpting as well. What he did was take some rubbing alcohol. I think he dilutes it a little bit, but you can just take it and just drink it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drink rubbing alcohol. You will go blind, most likely. But you'll take the rubbing alcohol, put a couple drops in here, or a little bit in here, dip the brush in, and then you can use that as a solvent to take out some of the rough parts, the rough fingerprints and things like that. So I've never tried that technique, but we're going to now. So, yeah. Okay, let's get sculpting. Hey, thank you for watching. That was cool. It went a little bit better than I thought it would. So the little dude turned out pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. I did a little bit of a gray, Payne's gray acrylic wash over top. Just brushed it on and then kind of sponged it off just to give it kind of a, I don't know, archaic look. So if you notice in the video, I overbaked the clay and that caused some cracks. A way around that, I think I listed in there, cook it a little bit shorter. Obviously, that would be ideal. Or turn the temperature down and cook a little bit longer. There's a couple different ways. The reason that happened was because the little body's a little extra thick there. If I had put some crumpled up aluminum foil in there where in the body and the head, and then wrap the clay around it, that would have kept the temperature equal. So I wouldn't have gotten the cracks, I don't think. But you can hardly tell they're on there after I did like the paste mash in there. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a like. That helps me out in the rankings of the almighty algorithms of YouTube. I'll see you again next week.